That boy was so loved by everybody that touched him. And I just miss him. I miss him so much.
Bruce Parkman gets emotional talking about losing his son Mac to suicide at just 17 years old. He had no idea of Mac's mental illness until his son posted a video right before he took his life.
He said that he'd been suffering from schizophrenia for 2 years, depression for 3, and that boy hid that like nobody's business.
After his passing, Mac's brain was diagnosed with CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy. And Bruce believes the repetitive hits to his head from playing back-to-back contact sports is to blame, which began in elementary school.
So Mac started wrestling at 6, and he played every wrong sport there was. He played rugby, he played hockey. Then he became an avid wrestler. He loved wrestling so much.
But that's not all. Living in Colorado, Mac was also snowboarding and playing football with no break during any season.
You cannot put a human being's brain through years of repetitive impacts and not expect consequences.
So in honor of Mac, Bruce started the Mac Parkman Foundation to bring awareness to CTE. And he wants to change school rules so no child plays contact sports until high school, as their brain is still developing.
The prefrontal cortex of the brain, nobody knows this unless you're a brain person, is the last part of your child's brain to develop. It starts at 14. Until 14, it's not even myelinated.
The Concussion Legacy Foundation, which researches CTE, agrees. The nonprofit has a goal to, quote, convince every sport to eliminate repetitive head impacts under the age of 14 by 2026, so we can eradicate new cases of CTE, end quote. Bruce believes part of that success also relies on eliminating tackling during all practices and only allow the physical impacts for game days.
80% of the damage that's done to a kid's brain, an athlete's brain, takes place during practice. The NFL doesn't do contact during game season. Why are all our high schools practicing? Why are the middle schools practicing? It's unnecessary brain trauma.
He was larger than life. It just was so surreal. It is still so surreal to imagine and to realize, that he's gone.
Tatiana McCall Wembley's son, Ray Lewis III, nicknamed Ray Ray, loved the game of football and started playing in elementary school. Inspired by his dad, NFL legend and Hall of Famer Ray Lewis, Ray Ray eventually played college football at the University of Miami, Coastal Carolina University, and Virginia Union University. He also played semi-pro indoor football for the Wyoming Mustangs. Then, tragically, at 28 years old, Ray Ray died from an accidental drug overdose.
The research has shown that 40% of the kids or the young people that have passed and have had CTE passed from suicide, and 15% from accidental overdose. This is a subsymptom of the disease.
But Tatiana admits he suffered with brain issues for a while before his death.
Never saw any signs of violence or aggression or that type of thing, but just erratic behavior, forgetfulness, memory issues, and complaining of headaches.
After he passed away, the Boston University CTE Center confirmed Ray Ray had stage 2 CTE.
That was confirmation for me that I could not let his life be in vain. I could not let the mistakes that I made as a mother with putting him into contact sports too early, prematurely, go unsaid.
So in honor of her son, Tatiana started the Ray Lewis III Foundation, or RL3. Now she's on a mission to spread awareness about CTE and educate parents that brain trauma does not just come from football.
It's any type of contact sport. So even soccer, the headbutting of the ball can cause those repetitive head impacts. Boxing, wrestling, cheerleading even. So all these different opportunities to be exposed to repetitive head impacts do take place in contact or collision sports.
Tatiana has also teamed up with Bruce to create the Mac Parkman and Ray Lewis III Act. They're requesting new legislation that warns parents of young athletes about repetitive head trauma. And Representative Kimberly Daniels is sponsoring the bill.
We just want to add one more form regarding informed consent so that parents are aware that through repetitive head impacts, they can expose their children to CTE in later years and what that really means.
Tatiana knows she can't bring Ray back, but she's determined to honor his legacy.
We just want to help other families find ways to play it safely so that 22 years later, they're not burying their children.
Bruce is also turning his pain into purpose in honor of his son.
Mac is now the catalyst of a movement right now that's saying we love our sports, but we need to do better. And we're going to make that happen in our son's name.